I was the first woman to serve as archivist of the United States, nominated by the President and confirmed by the Senate.
Thank you so much.
My dad really liked history. He was not in the history field, he was a draftsman, but when we would go on vacation, we would always go somewhere that would be fun, like an amusement park or something like that the kids would like, but we'd also go to a history location as well, a historical location.
I, Colleen Shogan, do solemnly swear.
How proud was he of you?
He was, I had to explain it to him several times because the title is a mouthful and explain exactly what the National Archives does.
And for those who don't know, tell us what that job entailed.
The job is to run the National Archives and Records Administration, so you run it just like the Secretary of Defense runs the Pentagon, and the National Archives and Records Administration preserves, protects, and shares our nation's records.
Shogan was let go by President Donald Trump. Now she's a senior advisor to the nonpartisan More Perfect campaign.
More Perfect's an organization dedicated to enhancing and strengthening our nation's democracy, and I'm working on their civics initiatives. I'm glad to be doing many of the very similar things that I was doing before so that we can bring our nation's history to young people and really Americans all across the country.
What advice would you give to a young lady who's starting out in a public life and that can be, as this may come to a surprise you, some people criticize you.
Oh, yes,
I
right.
don't know if you've heard of that.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say you've got to better have a tough skin because, I still think this is the case today. Women are criticized for their leadership more than men. We're always going to have someone who is willing to offer a critical viewpoint. And sometimes those viewpoints, by the way, are valid. A lot of the times it's just to make you feel bad about yourself or to get you to stop what you're doing. The trick is figuring out when to listen and when to brush some of those comments to the side.